Name of that song?
Lorena.
Lorena. You know how many times it's been used in a John Wayne movie? Every one of them. Either as a lively dance or as something even slower and more mournful than that. Sometimes played by fiddles, sometimes played by trumpets, sometimes sung by men in the background or whatever. Listen for it. Okay? Lorena was written by two Baptist ministers in Ohio, from Ohio, and it's an example of a folk song that was already around, only instead of calling it a folk song, you really can't. They borrow the melody and put their own words to it. And that became a very useful technique, and since people were so literate with tunes and melodies, it was very effective. You could just say Lorena to the tune of it, okay? And you would have an audience who, most of them are, come on up, Gary. This is Gary Mitchell. He's got a hot driver's license. Have a seat.
You had mentioned the German regiments. The 20th New York was the premier singing regiment of the Army of the Potomac.
All
In
right.
fact, they did not have harmonicas. They would
Acoustic.
sing
A cappella.
a cappella. And literally some of the worst nativist regiments in the Army of the Potomac would burst out into praise at the job that the 20th would do.
Okay.
Marcina Patrick, who was the provost marshal of the Army of the Potomac, used to say, "Those damn Dutchmen, but my God, they break your heart whenever they sang."